For many kids, this week is summer's last hurrah. School bells will be ringing next week, but experts say now is the time for parents to get kids in the back-to-school mode. We have Dr. Timothy Watkins here with some advice for a smooth transition. He's a pediatrician with the Hackensack University Medical Center in New Jersey, and you're also a dad, so we're getting a 2-for-1 here in this interview. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Watkins. We think about sleeping in during the summer. So many kids really relish in that, but what do you say?
So it's a problem for our family too, and it does take a little preparation, but now's the perfect time to start your planning for getting that back-to-school transition right.
So how soon would you say that the children should start going to bed? Does it range based on their age?
So it does. The amount of sleep that a child needs does depend a little bit on age. So for most school-age children, say 6 to 12, that's about 9 to 12 hours. And for most high school kids, it's maybe 8 to 10 hours.
Okay, so we're saying that these little ones here are slumbering in their beds, but how do you get them encouraged to try to start going to bed a little earlier?
It's always a challenge, but with a little planning, maybe just step by step, 15 minutes earlier every few days could be a new bedtime. And then getting up a little bit earlier, also 15 minutes. And with about a week or two, most families will be able to get there.
So it's not like a rip the Band-Aid off solution.
No.
It's an ease into this.
Planning is important, but you do have a little bit of time.
Let's talk about some of the things that your children are consuming during the day. You don't necessarily think caffeine when you think of little ones, but they're getting caffeine, they're getting sugar. How does that then affect them?
Caffeine makes it harder to get to sleep, and it makes it more of a challenge to get up in the morning. So caffeine might also come in different forms. So not just coffee, but also black teas or green teas. Not just coffee, but also maybe chocolate. And chocolate could be in a lot of things, even breakfast cereals.
Yeah, you know, you think about that as you continue and try to plan your day. Also, what else can interfere with sleep as far as phones are concerned? Because I feel like a lot of children, even younger these days, are on devices.
That's very true, and that's a big problem. Lots of electronic screens give off a sort of a light, a blue light, that can make it harder for many children to get to sleep. It does interfere with their circadian rhythms. It does interfere with their natural melatonin production. That's something that we all have and helps us get to sleep at night.
Do you have any other tricks that you tell parents that maybe aren't as well known?
So besides turning off that electronic media at least half an hour before bedtime, there are some. Having a sleep supportive and safe sleep space is really key. So it's not a play area, it's mostly about sleep. That's what we do in the bed, we sleep. So setting that for setting your child up for that, and also as a role model for yourself, making sleep a family priority. So the whole family takes sleep as something really important, so everybody can do their best the next day.
So now that I have you here, I'm going to take the opportunity to pick your brain because my little one is starting kindergarten.
Yes.
And so I've noticed that he has a little bit of apprehension. What do I do just to kind of calm his nerves to know that this is going to be a fun experience?
So reading is key, especially for little kids. It's that brush, book, and bed routine that can be really helpful. But also dimming the lights before you go to bed, before the lights come out. Also, other things that can be helpful, maybe soft music or finding one stuffed animal, not too many in the bed, but just something like that can also be helpful.
Almost like a comfort blanket.
Yeah, a little bit of comfort, yeah.
So, as a parent, let's go through these tips one more time so everyone has a successful transition. Starting your routine in advance, so as in like now, encouraging reading, dimming the lights, limit that caffeine and sugar intake, and that screen time before bed needs to be thought about as well. You said about 30 minutes prior to.
Yeah, 30 to 60 minutes before lights out. Really, electronics should be off, and that's key.
All right. Dr. Watkins, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
much. And good
much.
luck to all the students going back to school. It's going to be a fun time for you.